Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we are listening to the audio of Gilbert Arenas talk about how he's going to sue people for talking crazy on his name. It's a bunch of websites out there. It is other people that's very, very known that's saying he's the one that snitched and got all of these NBA players caught up with the FBI. So we're going to listen to what Gilbert Arenas got to say. This is crazy, but I actually think he really should hit people with lawsuits. You know, it's one thing you're on the internet, you like Gil snitched, haha. But when you're a credible name or you a big corporation and you actually got a website and stuff, and you putting it out like, did Gilbert Arenas snitch on these players and get them caught up with the FBI? That's way too much. That's too far. All right, so let's listen to Gil. He's going to talk about Rachel Nichols first, and then he's going to talk about everybody else in their situation and clear his name completely. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. Let's go.
I'm good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do, Gil?
She used my video, and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched. I'm going to troll with the best of them. But to ask that question, then it makes me really want to, like, first of all, two of them just gambling on NBA. One is throwing poker games and robbing his friends. Ain't got to do with me.
Talk to him, Gil. Gil like, yo, she wilding for this. That's one thing, right? But then you look online and you see a bunch of platforms that is saying Gilbert Arenas is snitching or he might be snitching. Now, some of the biggest ones, you got New York Post, Gilbert Arenas feuds with Rachel Nichols. They just talking about him feuding with Rachel Nicholson. But then you got Complex. Complex literally got, this the headline: did Gilbert Arenas help authorities and snitch in NBA gambling investigation? That's crazy. And Complex is really big. So now Gil has heard about Rachel Nicholson, but then he's seeing all this stuff. Daily Mail says something. I mean, there's so many different people that didn't say something, you know, but he didn't seen this. So now he got to really come out and clear his name. This is what he said right here.
I'm disappointed in y'all. Like, the trolls, I'm fine with y'all. The people who are supposed to have better integrity and supposed to be knowledgeable about stuff, sites that have information, like FBI is speaking, telling you everything that's going on, how long this has been going on, and you take my trolling in my case.
Yeah.
Against the people in my case that I don't know. I don't know how that has translated to me telling on a whole nother group of people. I don't even know how the two are even thought about connected.
He mad too. I can tell by looking at him.
Has a bunch of people that don't speak English. I don't know their names. That rented my house. And somehow, because my poker table in the house is confused with I running this. I get it. Cool.
So that's his
case. Don't know how that is connected to someone hurting their foot or hurting their foot, betting that they have a bad game.
Gil got a point, man.
In 2023.
Gil got a point.
Not sure how those two connect. A coach rebounding. Giving out information on games. Not sure how those two are connected. The one that sounds connecting, is the coach.
Chauncey Billups.
Hosting games, allegedly hosting games in Vegas or wherever. Inviting people, pros, poker pros. And they had 20, 30 China infused technology.
That's
in 2019 that had glasses and all that, all this James Bond stuff, which I've never even heard that people went to that level of, God damn it, winning people's money.
I ain't
the
gonna lie.
victims of
I want one of
that
the glasses.
case, you know, think about it. When you lose money that much and they're trying to strong arm them, they go to the feds in 2019, means pre-COVID, means before the Lakers won the championship. The FBI is saying they've been looking at them for 6 years. It took them 6 years to get 34 people to tie it all together. How does that have to do with my case? Did they play at my house? My case is at my house. Did they come to my house and play? So the fact that some of you guys, some of you sites,
Complex.
are using language that I told, which one, I've never had an interview or talked to law enforcement, judge, anybody. I haven't. They didn't never talk to me.
So Gilbert cleared his name. He letting you know he ain't did nothing. And to be honest, with some of these cases, not the Damon Jones, because that's him getting extra information that the public don't know and him able to make bets, and definitely not the Terry Rozier, because he's actually on the court. You know, he could really dictate the outcome of a game. But Chauncey Billups, Gilbert Arenas situation, I look at those situations like, come on, man. You know, now Chauncey Billups was involved in the cheating and the glasses and all the technology stuff. Okay, but if he just was a dude that set up the games and he didn't know nothing about it, hey, he didn't know nothing about it. It's like, yo, dog, dudes are going to gamble. Sports is going on. We going to bet on sports. I just don't think it's a big deal. For us to be betting and people to go home and they got a poker table set up, it's like, dog, that's what they doing in their spare time. They are betting. Long as ain't nobody hurt nobody, long as people ain't using that technology that they talk about in the Chauncey Billups stuff, long as that ain't happening, then I think it's fair game, man. To me, you know, people should be able to gamble. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on it. Put it down in the comments. As always, if it's your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Like always, y'all be easy. Be safe.